Fish on the mag lip. All right. Well, that didn't take long. I put on a black mag lip. I hooked up right away. The thing is with the mag lip, it has great action, and I've got a lot of marks on the screen here. I was running about 18 feet. Right above those marks, I'm in 30 feet of water. Nice brown trout. Woo! Can't beat that. Feisty little brown. Oh, even better. The mag lip popped right out of his mouth. There's the lure, mag lip 2.5, the black version. Get rid of that. Beautiful French Meadows brown. Nice fish. He's got some red spots on him. What a feisty trout. So let him go. There you go. See him later when he gets bigger. When in doubt, go with a black lure. Fly fishermen do it. They say when the going gets tough, put on a black woolly booger. Black bass guys do it when they go out and fish at night and they're looking for a trophy bass. They put on black worms and black jigs, black spinner baits, and they catch a lot of fish doing it. You saw me on the opening catch that brown trout on a black mag lip. I put that lure on because I was struggling. I was seeing fish on the sonar and they would not bite. So I dug through my box, I saw that black mag lip, I popped it on, and 5 minutes later, I caught a fish. It didn't open the floodgates. I didn't get skunked. I caught a nice brown trout, and what more could you want up in the high Sierras? I use a lot of black lures over the course of the year. You know, black flatfish, the old black half-ounce humdinger. That's one of my trophy trout lures. And of course, the black speedy shiner. So what is it about black lures that makes them work? Well, a couple things. One, in low light conditions, which is a traditional time to use a black lure, overcast days, early and late in the day, black bass guys use them after dark, they give the fish a real distinct silhouette. Okay, you can see that black outline in murky water. You can see it against a back, a dark backdrop. So it just gives a real distinct silhouette. Now, when the water's clear and the sun is high, like it was up at French Meadows when I caught that brown, the situation's a little bit different. Those trout were obviously inactive. I'd showed them speedy shiners, flies, rapalas, all my usual stuff, no go. When the conditions are like that, the trout are telling me we are not feeding, we are off the bite. Flashy lures in that situation will often scare the fish. They're not going to trigger them, they're going to scare them, they're going to avoid your gear. It's not the case with a black lure. Very little flash. They can still feel it, they can still see it very well, but it's not giving off all that flash that can scare them away when they're not in a feeding mood, and it paid off. That fish probably mistook that mag lip for a crawfish, working near the bottom. He grabbed it, and he didn't grab it very hard. He grabbed it hard enough. As soon as I got him in the net, he tossed the hook. So he was an inactive fish, but I triggered him with a black lure. So just keep that in mind. If you're out early and late in the day, if it's overcast, try a black lure. If you're at a stained lake, whether you're at Bridgeport Reservoir where the water is stained with nutrients and it stays stained all year, or you're out at a lake in the Sierras or the foothills that's got some, runoff stain in it, don't hesitate to put on a black lure and see what happens. And even if the conditions are bright and clear, if you're sensing that the trout are off the bite, try a black lure and see what happens. King salmon are the same way. They'll smack a black lure sometimes when they won't hit anything else. I was out with Monty Smith a few years ago. He's a big black lure guy, especially early in the day. He catches a lot of big kings and rainbows on black lures. And we were chatting about lures. We're big nerds. We're always talking tackle. And we noted, most guys don't use black lures. And then we start talking about different lure finishes, and we start talking about frog finish lures, flatfish and spoons. And we concluded, it's our theory that those lures have such a great reputation as fish catchers because they're the only dark lures a lot of guys have in their tackle box. Doesn't have anything to do with the frog finish. It has everything to do with the fact that those are dark colored lures. And the frog flatfish, it's got a great reputation as a trout killer on cloudy, rainy days. Probably not because of the frog pattern, probably because it's a dark pattern lure. So anyway, next time you're out on the water and you're kind of scratching your head, wondering what to put on early and late in the day, maybe it's raining, maybe you're just struggling to catch fish, try a black lure. Whether you try a black flatfish, a black spoon, a black fly, just try something black and see if it'll work for you. Because a lot of times I can tell you, these mosquitoes are brutal. A lot of times I can tell you, black lures can save the day and they'll catch fish when nothing else will. Anyway, this is Kel Kellogg. If you like our content, hit the subscribe button down there. I want to thank everybody for watching me and supporting the channel, and I'll catch you next time right here on YouTube. Have a great day, folks.